Hey guys, what's going on? Doc Ladd here with Kaizen Health and Wellness. Listen, if you're someone that has shoulder pain, especially when you reach up overhead, or if you're lifting up overhead, or even just laying on your side, there's a couple of things we need to look at. I've talked about before how we've got to look at your posture. So if you're someone that's slouched forward like this, we've got to get you in a more opened up position, sitting upright. That's going to help a lot. We've also talked about some of those periscapular muscles. So looking at your rhomboid, your mid trap, your lower trap, those are all extremely important for shoulder health and something you need to look at if you haven't already and you've got shoulder pain. The other thing we need to look at is the rotator cuff muscles themselves. So you've got a couple different muscles that sit on the backside here and wrap around the shoulder. Now, these muscles do help rotate the shoulder, but their primary function is anytime you reach up overhead, they're going to help pull that arm down into the socket and keep it right in the center. So anytime we come up like this, instead of that arm just coming out, that rotator cuff is going to help pull down and keep it right in place there. Now there's some other structures in there as well that help with this, but that rotator cuff is very important. So there's 3 exercises today I want to talk about that will help strengthen up that rotator cuff and will get rid of the pain for you, okay? The first one is going to be some side lying external rotation. So this is what you do. You're going to lay right on your side here. You've got your weight, whether it be a dumbbell, kettlebell, or a ball. The important thing with this is you're going to take a towel, roll it up, and you're going to place it right underneath your elbow, in between your side and your arm. All right, and so what this does is it places your shoulder in a position where it really gets that rotator cuff firing, and it's gonna get you the most benefit out of this, all right? So now you're just gonna rotate up. Make sure when you're doing this, you're not rolling back. We'll sometimes see people do that. If that's the case, lighten the weight so you can stay right on your side and rotate up. All the movement's coming from your shoulder itself, okay? The next one's a little bit more advanced, but what you can do here is you're gonna bring your shoulder up into this 90 degree position here, and we're gonna rotate up. Okay. From there, what we can do is add a press. Just go nice and slow with all this. All right. Now, the third thing that I want you to do is, it's called scaption or scapular plane. So with this, you're gonna do basically some shoulder raises, but instead of coming right in front, you're gonna go out at an angle, about 30 to 45 degrees. Okay, so you can do this standing, I'm sitting here, either way is fine. But what you're gonna do is come up at an angle, right there. Make sure for this one, your upper trap is nice and relaxed. I don't want you shrugging up like this. If that's the case and you can't do it without it, you need to lighten the weight. All right? So if you've got questions about that, please let me know. We went through side lying external rotation. Make sure you've got the towel there. We did the 90-90, and then we added the overhead press. With that, when you do go up with the shoulder press, you can shrug there. We actually want that at the top, okay? The last one was scaption, working in the scapular plane. Upper trap's gonna be relaxed for that, coming up right to about horizontal here, and then coming down slowly, all right? So if you've got pain reaching up overhead, lifting overhead, or just laying on your side, you need to try those out, all right, guys? So if you've got questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Share with your friends, family, coworkers, and if you haven't, we would love if you could leave us a review. All right, thanks guys.